Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. My name is Amirul Haqim bin ISMAIL. My student ID is 2023218262. I am from MAC 2206A. Today, I would like to present my self-reflection for the Digital Workforce course UBM599. This reflection focus on two important chapters, which are Chapter 5, Working with Clients, and Chapter 7, Digital Workers Career Management. Throughout this chapter, I learned many valuable lessons that helped me understand the skill and qualities needed to succeed in the digital workforce. Before taking this course, I thought success mainly depended on technical knowledge and academic performance. However, after studying this chapter, I realized that communication, professionalism, career planning, networking, and continuous learning are equally important. In this presentation, I will share my learning experience, skill acquired, personal insight, and future plan based on these two chapters. Let's begin with Chapter 5, Working with Client. This chapter explains the importance of communication, negotiation, and professionalism when dealing with clients. It also teaches us how to manage project effectively from the beginning until the completion of the project. What I found interesting is that this chapter focuses not only on technical skills, but also on interpersonal skills. Many people think that clients only care about the final result. However, after studying this chapter, I learned that clients also evaluate how we communicate, how we respond to their questions, and how professionally we handle our responsibility. For example, even if the work produced is excellent, poor communication can still cause misunderstanding and dissatisfaction. Therefore, this chapter helped me realize that trust and communication are essential for building strong and long-lasting relationship with clients. From this chapter, I gained several valuable learning experience. One important lesson is understanding my strength and weakness before accepting tasks. Previously, I believed that accepting more opportunities would automatically lead to greater success. However, I now realize that accepting projects beyond my ability can create unnecessary pressure and affect the quality of my work. By understanding my strengths, I can choose projects that suit my abilities and perform better. Another lesson I learned is the importance of clear communication. Misunderstanding often happen when expectations are not discussed clearly. Therefore, discussing project requirements, responsibilities, and deadlines from the beginning is very important. I also learned the importance of professionalism. Professionalism means being responsible, respecting deadlines, maintaining a positive attitude, and being accountable for our work. During freelancer building activity, I had the opportunities to practice communication skill and present myself professionally. This experience helped me understand how freelancers must build trust and maintain good relationship with clients. As a result, I now see clients not only as customers, but also as professional partners who contribute to project success. This chapter helped me develop several important skills. The first skill is communication. Communication is one of the most valuable skills in today's digital workforce. It allows us to express our audience clearly, understand client expectations, and solve problems effectively. Nowadays, communication takes place through email, online meetings, and messaging applications. Therefore, being able to communicate professionally is very important. The second skill is time management. Time management helps us organize tasks, prioritize responsibilities, and meet deadlines consistently. I learned that good time management improves productivity and helps with trust with clients. Besides skill, I also gain important personal insight. One insight is that Success requires continuous learning and improvement. No matter how much knowledge we have, there is always room to grow and develop. Another insight is that communication often determines whether a project succeeds or fails. This chapter motivates me to become more professional and improve my communication abilities for future career opportunities. Moving forward, I plan to continue improving my communication and negotiation skills. These skills are important because they help build stronger professional relationships and improve client satisfaction. I also want to strengthen my problem solving and time management abilities because these skills are highly valued in the workplace. Another goal is to gain more experience working with different people and expand my professional network. As a suggestion, I think more practical activity such as negotiation, simulation, and real freelancer case studies would be beneficial for students. This activity will provide hands-on experience and help students understand real workplace situation more effectively. Overall, this chapter has prepared me to become a more responsible, professional, and confident digital worker. Now, I would like to move on to Chapter 7, Digital Workers Career Management. This chapter focuses on how digital workers can manage and develop their careers in a rapidly changing environment. One thing that stood out to me is the importance of career planning and continuous learning. Today, technology changes very quickly. New tools, software, and technology are introduced regularly. Because of this, digital workers cannot really rely only on the knowledge they currently have. Instead, they must continuously learn new skills and adapt to industry changes. This chapter taught me that career success does not happen automatically. It requires planning, effort, and commitment. As future graduates, we must actively prepare ourselves for career opportunities rather than waiting for opportunities to come to us. One of the biggest lessons I learned from this chapter is the importance of self-learning. Self-learning allows individuals to learn independently and improve their skills at their own pace. Personally, I explore online learning platforms and educational resources to improve my knowledge and communication skills. Through this experience, I realized that learning can happen anywhere and at any time. Another important lesson is that learning should continue even after graduation. Many people think educational ends when they receive a degree. However, this chapter taught me that graduation is only the beginning of a lifelong learning journey. Technology changes rapidly, and workers who stop learning may struggle to remain competitive. I also learned that adaptability is one of the most important qualities in today's workforce. Individuals who can adapt to new technologies, new working methods, and changing industry demands are more likely to succeed. This chapter encouraged me to become more proactive in developing my skill and preparing for future challenges. This chapter helped me develop two important skills. The first is career planning and self-management. I learned how to set clear short-term and long-term career goals. Having clear goals helped me stay focused and make better decisions regarding my future education and career opportunities. The second skill is communication and networking. Networking is important because it allows us to connect with professionals, learn from their experience, and discover new opportunities. I learned that many successful careers are built through strong professional relationships. One important insight I gained is that academic achievement alone is not enough. Employers today look for individuals who possess both technical and soft skills such as communication, teamwork, adaptability, leadership, and problem-solving abilities. As a result, I become more aware of the skill needed to succeed in the future workforce. For my future development, I plan to participate in more online courses, workshops, and professional training programs. I also want to improve my networking abilities because networking can create valuable career opportunities. Another goal is to stay updated with industry trends and technological development. This will help me remain relevant and competitive in the future job market. As a suggestion, I think the course could include more industry sharing sessions and networking activities. Listening to professionals share their experience will provide students with valuable real-world insight. This activity will help bridge the gap between academic learning and professional practice. In conclusion, both Chapter 5 and Chapter 7 have provided me with valuable knowledge and practical skills. I learned that communication, professionalism, continuous learning, adaptability, and career planning are all essential for success in the digital workforce. This lesson will help me to become more prepared and confident as I enter my future career. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.